Alright guys, here we are. Yes, I picked the littlest jack I got. Funny thing is, I bought this thing back when I was in high school. This is my first rig. And tell you what, I ain't going to give away how long it's been. I guess it don't matter. Been about, goodness, 41 years. Yeah, it's a small jack, and she don't like it, but that's okay. Typically down here, I just have mowers. I don't have skid steers in here. My big jack's up in the garage, up at the house. Well, I need a proper shop. I just don't have the money for it. So I run what I got. And what I got is that little jack. And when it blows the cylinder out of it, falls to the ground. Oh, you guys get to laugh at me. No. With me. You get to laugh with me. Hopefully, it don't end up on me. Yes, I'm using the wrong socket. But I planned on this thing exploding. Never had full intentions of it lasting very long because it is a chrome socket. I needed this socket. Had to go get it special for this little operation because I don't normally have a 1-inch chrome socket. Everything I got's in impact, black impact thick one. Well, the spacers don't particularly care for the, oh, come on now. Come on. Alright, you stay there. Spacers are not impact socket ready. And I understand. I mean, I guess the machining and everything that goes along with it makes it difficult to the engineering, I guess is what I'm saying, is you got to have enough meat in her to make it stay together. The other hard part is trying to get these started. Easy, 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 easy there, Beatrice. When I bought this machine, I can't remember if they told me I should put spacers or I'd be right without spacers. That was a long time ago. I don't remember. I know what I can do is I can put my other set of weights on the back of it because the tracks won't interfere with getting them off and on. That's the only reason I have one set of weights on there. I do have two, and I think they can go up to 4. But I only believe I bought enough for 2 sets. I'm not opposed to the spacers at all. I guess I just never put them on because I didn't deem it necessary. I think the only time it really would hit the track is if I was in a, or the track would hit the side of the machine is if it was in a, say one time was when I was cleaning out my pond, and if you ever messed around doing anything like that, you know that you end up making ruts, tracks that you just run in the whole time, and sometimes you dig down and what seemed like would happen is in the turn somewhere, inevitably, you would you get a rock that you had uncovered and it wouldn't move like the mud would. So then that's when your track would smack it and then hit the side of your machine. So in saying that, that was really only about the only time that it really hit, or if I had a flat tire. And believe it or not, a skid steer tire, sometimes if it's flat, you don't really notice it right away. Just by looking at them, sometimes you can't tell. They've got such thick sidewalls. All these don't have as thick as what you think. I think they're 10 ply. So they're not quite as thick as what you think. Neighbor. Right. Alright. That's it on that. Now, I guess the easiest way is just to take this, put it on there. Whoop, whoop, the other way. I got a lot faster. Now, let's see what we got here. How close are we going to get to this slipper rod? Oh, well. It should be easy. Well, I didn't think it was going to be that easy. But I'll take her. I believe the jack might be creeping down on us a bit. The back of the machine is a lot heavier than the front. So it is not a surprise that she's creeping down. Yeah, we're here in northern Kentucky. As you can tell, we mow grass. The past couple of days have been difficult. Tomorrow's supposed to rain again. Yesterday it was rain. Today it's going to rain. They're talking between noon and 5, some pretty good storms. Hail, possible tornadoes. No, it's not a big percentage, but I tell you what, any percentage to me is it's a big percentage. So earlier this morning I was down here, had to put some lights up. One for me so I could see better, and two so that you guys could see better. Mainly for me, though. Firecracker, she ain't broke yet. That's why I bought 2 of these sockets. I fully expected to blow one of them up. I'm thoroughly impressed. that's one. Well, that's actually number 3. I did the other side already. Woo! Missing a bolt. Hadn't fallen off yet. I guess we're all right. Oh. All right. You move along with me. It may be crazy. I don't know how that song goes. Is it a Willy Wonka song? Old Willie. Let me check, see what you guys are looking at. You probably don't care. I do. Let's get you a little more in the area of where we're working. Why are you guys so crooked? Is that better? That's better. Alright. Since you're in the way, I'm going to sneak around the other side. Yeah, it's a Willy Wonka song. I can't quite put my fingers in. Oh, oh. I'm going to get bucked off here. Anyway, speaking of bucked off, it has nothing to do with it. I'm thinking about buying me a lever gun rifle. I wanted a 357 because I already have a 357 Smith & Wesson revolver. And I thought, well, if I'm going to get one, might as well get one to share calibers. That's kind of a twofer, you know. You got the 357. You can run a 38 special in it. So anyway, I got to talking. Friends and cousins. Cousin says, you know what? Because he's in the Horde mounted, cowboy action mounted shooting. I think that's the way he said it. He says, you know what? He goes, you could do that cowboy action shooting if you got the right one. So I kind of started poking around what that was all about. It's actually a pretty cool deal. It's called SAS, Single Action Shooting Society. There's actually one fairly close to us within an hour and 30 minutes where they'll be shooting. Not that I'm necessarily interested in it, but it does pique my interest. You know, it's something to do other than cutting grass and frying fish, firewood. So, I don't know. Anyway, he suggested a few guns, and we'll just say they are just a hair out of my price range. Not a few $1,000s. You know, I'm more of the 1,000 and under kind of a guy. Well, my wife tells me I'm a 1,000 and under kind of guy. Good reason. She's the boss. And I don't have a problem with that. Well, when I say the boss, she keeps me in check. We'll just say that. She's the voice of reasoning, the voice of common sense. But I just got these spacers off of, wait a minute, what are we talking about? Oh, guns. So I've been looking at this Rossi 92. It's a 1892, modern 1892. It's built the same way as the 1892. Therefore, you can use it in cowboy action shooting. I want stainless steel with wood furniture. That's the wood part of it. I want stainless steel. I want something durable. You know, I've got a lot. I ain't gonna say a lot of guns. To me, it's a lot of guns, but it ain't a lot of guns. But But a 16 inch is what I was looking at, something short and like a wheeled, and you could deer hunt with it, plink with it, because you can run 38s in it. Makes it reasonable to plink with it. So I don't know. You know, the Winchesters are the gun of choice. I don't know a whole lot about them, but it has something to do with the way they chamber the round, makes them can run slicker, get them worked on. You can get it to where that the throw on the lever is shorter, and I get it. I mean, if you're a competition guy and that's what you're after, but I was reading at some forums about it. You know, you got to do a little research to see what's what, and they said that only 10% of the shooters, the top 10% of the shooters, will ever be able to make one of those Winchesters run faster and better than other brands, we'll say. There's a U-Birdie, which is supposed to be up there with the Winchesters. I've never heard of a U-Birdie, but evidently it's a thing. It's supposed to be right there at the Winchesters as far as how they run and work. So, I don't know. But in cowboy action shooting, you need to carry 10 rounds. The 16-inch only carries 8, so I'd have to go with the 20. I guess that wouldn't be a deal breaker by any means. My thought was, you know, I don't live in the Wild West, or I don't have a ton of acreage, or nothing like that. But I'd like to get a scabbard for it, make it really mobile. I don't know. I can't give you a reason why. That's just what I want. Sometimes you just got to go with what you want. But I will probably go with the 20-inch just to leave that open. We'll just say it's the initial cost to get into cowboy action shooting is it's fairly expensive. I mean, you need a rifle, 2 pistols, and a shotgun, all period time stuff. There ain't none of it cheap. There's cheaper, but none of it cheap. Plus, you got to have your garb, your outfit. Some of them you have to be period to date. You got to be look exactly. Others you can just wear pretty much blue jeans, your work boots, and a shirt, and you're good to go. But it's all about how it is. You know, I don't want to. Be a very competitive shooter. I have no desire to be a real competitive shooter. I guess that sounds silly. I have shot in competition before. I'm no good. I admit it. I had to try out for one of the guns, the Kentucky Corps Long Rifleman. I mean, you don't have to shoot very good to try out and to get on in the club, but you have to shoot. But if you want to be on this team, you got to shoot 2 tryout sessions. One at the spring rendezvous, and one, as long as you have witnesses, one somewhere else. I shot competition once. It was because another team that came to Kentucky to shoot didn't have enough shooters to get into it, so I got thrown on their team. I apologized, and I apologized to them that I was not going to help them, that they're going to have to carry the whole thing if they want to be competitive. And that wasn't wrong. I don't think I'll be as lucky on this tire as it was on the other one. Oh, I got a pry bar here somewhere. Where are you? It's right wherever I left it. And evidently, she took off on me. Wait a minute, are you already over here? Huh. 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 Well, crap. I know I brought a pry bar down, and I used her on the other side. I know what it is. The shop's a little disheveled because I had to do some, had to do a little work down here, putting the lights up. I had to rearrange a few things. What I do have a concrete stake. It may or may not do what I need it to do. Whoa, whoa. I'm about ready to hurt me is what it's about ready to do. Well, it looks so close. I know. Let her down a little. So maybe what I do. It's just not quite going to line up. I need to waller one or two more times, but let's see how bad this goes, okay? Now, as long as when this thing hits the floor, it makes god awful noise, make sure that everybody laughs. Whoa. Whoa. We might have something. Whoa, oh, oh. Oh, so close. I see you. I see you. Ha! No laughing today, people. No laughing today. I'm sorry. But there's a good chance you're not even watching this video at this point in time. If you are, would ya throw me a comment out there and say, hey, still here. Loving what I'm seeing. You can lie. I like lies. I'll go through and I'll figure out what a lie is and what ain't. I'm pretty good at that. But I got other videos I'm going to do. I got to do a little change on this bad boy girl. Nancy. We'll call her Nancy. But there you are, right there. You're on the other side. So anyway, I'm looking at the Rossi. I think I'm gonna like it. We got a discussion about the 45. Was it the 40 long colt or 45 long colt? I did a comparison. They're all basically about the same as the 357 on like taking something down. Where one falls off just a hair, the other one picks up. And vice versa. They kind of crisscross. So there's no one distinct advantage to the other as far as that goes. There you have it. Installed two wheel spacers on this side, two on the other side. hard to talk to you when you're looking down. Why don't you look up? What is your problem? I don't know what your problem is. Ha! Put my back to you. But anyway, that's the extent of putting wheel spacers on. I do want to do a service on it. And I will do a service on it here today. Maybe. Depends on when them storms come. But anyway, guys, I do appreciate it if you watch this long. Thank you very much. I'm new to the YouTube thing. Trying to find my groove, trying to be me. So, like I said, please like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think, good or bad. Good I love, the bad gives me an idea where I need to change things and make things a little better. I have a really cheap camera. I don't have microphones that'll work with it. My plan is to go ahead and get a I'm almost positive a GoPro. There's some other ones out there. Some of them have the little gimbal on them where when I move like this, you don't see that. But I don't think they're as durable as a GoPro because I'm pretty accidental and there's a good chance I'm going to drop you, kick you. You're going to get wet. So it's just some upgrade I need to make. I just want to make sure that it's worth messing with. Spend the money on it. This was only like $60 to buy this one. You know, GoPros are $300-400 depending on the package you get with them. $500 depending on the package you get with them. But anyway, thanks a lot. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.